Katie from Exquisite Floral. Tonight's project is actually upcycling Christmas balls. The reason is that, or Christmas ornaments, whichever way you want to call them. The reason is I have a project to do tomorrow, and the project involves using white Christmas ornaments, but I don't actually have any, and I really did not want to go out and buy more ornaments when I have a whole whack load at home. So what I've done is taken ones that are older ornaments. These ornaments are almost 10 years old now. They're from when we first got the house. So what I've decided to do is to cover them in this roping. I found this roping at Dollarama. And you can see it is $2. And this one thing of rope did these 3 balls. And I did 3 different sizes. They also come in different colors. So there's navy blue. So the colors that I'm doing for tomorrow are going to be white and navy blue and Christmas greens, like a rustic Christmas. So I thought that these colors would work and we could cover the balls with this roping. It kind of makes a neat effect. It looks rustic. It's nice. And this is sort of the look that everybody's kind of going for. It's on trend this year. So all you have to do is start at the top, put a dab of glue, and then start winding your rope around. Now I do it in sections rather than trying to do the whole thing at the same time, because you are going to burn your fingers if you decide to do the whole thing at the same time. So we do sections, and we just line up the rope on top of each other. Just slide it down a little bit. You'll see I have nice little glue spiders going on there. Remember, you are dealing with hot glue, so it is going to be hot. So be very careful. I'm just going to slide it down. I'm not going to worry about if there's some coming out the side, because after it dries, you can just sort of pull it off. It sort of just peels off, and then it's all even anyways. I wouldn't do it too much, so you don't have to pull it all off, but and if you're scared or nervous about trying to do it with your fingers, then scissors are a good option as well, just to slide it down so that it all matches up. And so we're going to keep going around the ball. A section at a time. I think we all have Christmas ornaments that we hold on forever and ever, thinking, oh, we'll use them for next year, or oh, they'll be back in trend, or we'll come up with something to do with them. I mean, we put them in vases and things like that to use them if we weren't using them on a Christmas tree, which is a nice thing to do with them too. But I just thought, I need something white. So, this is a great way to upcycle your Christmas ornaments. They also have this roping in red. I saw pink as well. Not that everybody does a lot of pink, but there seems to be pink out there this year. I was at RCSS the other day, and they have that rose gold pink color and a light blue. My mother did dusty rose and light blue our entire lives growing up for Christmas. It's just weird that it's come back. In our house, we've never had the traditional red, white, and blue. Or sorry, red, white, and green. We always had blue and pink. And then when we started our family, we went with blue, purple, and lime green. We thought it would be fun for the kids. That's why when we did the unicorn tree, it was easy. So you're just going to keep going around. like to smush it down so that it kind of all smushes in together. And then we're at our end here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut that. You have to remember this is roping and it will fray. So what you need to do is put a good dab of glue in there. Take your scissors and roll it into it. So you're getting all those little frays down in. And then I put glue back on top of it as well. And I take my scissors and I smush it down and just hold it there. The coolness of the scissors helps the glue to dry faster. Just don't take it off too fast because then you pull the whole thing off. And see, it's giving us a nice flat area there. And so we have a little flat spot. And there's our Christmas ball. This is going to be our second DIY upscale. Everybody has these. I'm sure you've seen them before. The red, white, and green infamous candy cane, plastic candy cane that you hang on your tree. We hang real ones, I guess, so the kids can eat sugar. I'm not sure why we hang real ones. Probably because they don't come in the colors that we want them to. But you can upscale this if you do not want red, white, and green. Say you want it rustic style. We can use twine to upscale this and wrap it around here. So I'm first going to glue the top here. And we're going to adhere our twine. There's an end around here somewhere. There it is. Put our twine on top. And use my scissors. Hold that in place until it dries. And then I'm going to start wrapping around my candy cane. This is quite simple to do. You can do it with your kids if your kids want to have a fun activity to do one day. If you want to make some ornaments, personalized ornaments for the tree, this would be a great activity for them. It doesn't take much to do, but the end product is pretty. So as you wrap, just kind of push it down, make sure that you are covering the whole candy cane and you don't have any red, white, and green kind of peeking out amongst the twine. So we've wrapped it all the way around and we've gotten to the end part, so we're just going to finish wrapping right up until the end here. And then we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to take our hot glue, put it on the end, like so. Take our scissors, and we're going to bring it around and stick it on top. Use our scissors to hold it. And there you have your little rustic wrapped candy cane. And then if you want to add a little accent to it, you can add a little ribbon on top of it. And then you can hang those in your tree. So for our third project, what we've done is we've taken an old Christmas ornament and we've changed it into a name tag to use on your Christmas table. So what I've done is I've just written the name on there and I've decorated the Christmas ball. So what you need to do, the first thing you need to do is get your ball. Slip that there. And you're going to take off the top part. So this part here on one of those plastic balls, you can just take that off, maybe. So there we go. See if that popped off. And then this one, we're lucky because it has the actual center point on it. You can see it. And then you're going to take your glue and you're going to make a dollop of glue. What we're essentially doing here is we're making a stand for it. And then we're going to put it on our pliers so that it makes a little stand. And we're going to let it sit there until it starts to harden. And then what happens is you get this. So see that little bottom on there? And then that way it sits up. And that's how you get it to sit. In that way it'll sit on somebody's plate at Christmas time. You can just set it on their little plates. This one's wobbly. There you go. And that'll be their name tag for their Christmas plate. Now what I've done is I've just taken small greens and I've decorated around. I've put glue on the top of the ball. And then I've decorated around with the little greens. And then I've added a few little accents. It's not hard to do. It's just a simple idea. But it makes it nice for a Christmas table. If you like our video, please give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.